Bharat is no longer just an emerging narrative, but a cornerstone of India's socio-economic fabric. From fostering inclusive government initiatives to reshaping enterprise marketing, along with powering startup ecosystems, Bharat's impact is transformative. Take the FMCG sector, for instance. Rural consumption grew to twice of what urban consumption demands were and remained a key driver in 2024. Startups are waking up to this reality too. Platforms like Flipkart and Amazon have focused on Bharat with vernacular interfaces and hyper-localized logistics. As a result, 57% of e-commerce demand in 2023 stemmed from Tier 2 and Tier 3 cities. Today, a company like Meesho rivals Amazon and Flipkart simply on the back of its bet on those regions in India. In its most recent disclosures, the company reported that it had 145 million unique annual transacting users in FY24 alone, reflecting roughly 10% of the Indian population who made a purchase on their platform. With 65% of the country's population living in rural areas, the potential of Bharat is incredible, and it is now confidently driving India's economic growth further. So how did we get here and where are we headed? I'm Arvind Radhakrishnan, here to break it down for you in this video. Ready? Bharat was always understood as a peripheral market, and its residents were always seen as passive consumers. It wasn't until the last decade that Bharat emerged as a core focus in economic and policy planning, like for instance the AI for Bharat initiative. Today, Bharat-led innovation, which combines frugality with innovation, has made it to the forefront of India. The best example of this synergy is the Soundbox QR. This nimble piece of tech, which helped vendors keep track of transactions without squinting at tiny screens, has aided digital adoption and has greatly added to the Digital India initiative. The combination of QR codes and Soundbox technology has emerged as a standout innovation in this space, and a report by PwC projects that 54 million such devices will be deployed by FY29. Here's what the impact of that looks like. Total UPI transactions surged almost 46% to over 17,000 crore in 2024, up from 12,000 crore the year before. The deployment of QR codes increased by 34%, reaching over 350 million devices. Among merchants, QR paired with soundboxes were also increasingly preferred, according to a report by Your Story. Soundboxes aren't just transforming merchant transactions within India, it's also capturing global attention. Countries in Africa and Southeast Asia are adopting similar localized payment solutions inspired by Bharat's digital revolution. The international ripple effect not only enhances India's global standing, but also reinforces the notion that Bharat is a key driver of the nation's growth story. From financial technology to supply chain optimizations, India-born ideas are now global case studies. The rise of UPI, for example, has transformed digital payments beyond India, inspiring countries like Brazil and Indonesia to develop similar frameworks. Meanwhile, frugal engineering, an approach pioneered in India, has reshaped how global businesses think about efficiency. Let's break that down even further. In the automotive industry, for example, India's combination of frugality and innovation is creating new waves. India has also overtaken Japan as the world's third largest car market in 2024, after the US and China, and had a 14% uptick in auto exports till March of that year, with over 600,000 vehicles shipped. Nissan, for instance, exports its Magnite, which it manufactured in India, to the rest of Southeast Asia. The company first launched this as a value-for-money model in India, and has since charted this out as an export model for other geographies. They aren't alone, as many other automotive players like Skoda, Toyota, and Volkswagen have said they plan to follow suit, making other India-specific vehicles which can be exported to the world. Things are changing from a tech penetration perspective too. With over 800 million internet users, India is witnessing rapid digital adoption, which opens up opportunities for e-commerce, digital services, and technology-driven solutions. That's why companies like Amazon and Microsoft have doubled down on their investment strategies in India, making it a priority market for their services. Amazon has plans to invest $12.7 billion into the Indian economy by 2030, and has kicked off its plans with $8.3 billion in infrastructure investment development in Maharashtra. Meanwhile, Microsoft has planned to inject about $3 billion in the areas of cloud, AI, and skilling in India over the next 2 years, aligned with PM Modi's mission for a Viksit Bharat. Bharat, on the other hand, is benefiting from a bottom-up revolution. The digital infrastructure built for the masses, like UPI and ONDC, is now enabling small businesses, local artisans, and rural entrepreneurs to access global markets. The world's interest in Indian innovation isn't just driving macroeconomic growth. It's also empowering local communities, reducing economic disparity, and creating a new wave of micro-entrepreneurs, to the point where in 2024, approximately 45% of DPIIT recognized startups in India are based in Tier 2 and Tier 3 cities. Under the India AI mission, we're also seeing the democratization of AI development across Bharat and India, with 8.6 lakh candidates already enrolled in the Future Skills platform, which is actively promoting skill development in AI. The revolution of Bharat's growth directly impacts India. As Indian origin solutions get adopted globally, they create a feedback loop where Bharat's problems lead to solutions that find applications worldwide, reinforcing India's role as a true innovation hub. The next decade belongs to Bharat. What was once seen as an emerging economy is now shaping global trends in technology, sustainability, and commerce. India's population isn't just a market, it's a workforce, an innovation lab, and a global talent hub. When founders like Sanket Shah can build and scale companies like InVideo, which has been adopted across the world, it is a testament to India's ability to bring frugal innovation to the world. Bharat's story doesn't end here, at least from an India perspective. Many such hyperlocal innovations will be key to how we look at the future of our country. With many venture capitalists now turning to India and betting on its explosive potential, it is certain that there is more room for greater world-class innovation from wherever you are. What are your thoughts on this? How have you witnessed Bharat emerging, and where do you see it going? We'd love to hear your thoughts in the comments or via email. Until next time, this has been Arvind Radhakrishnan signing off.